Hello everyone, Dr. Michael Fleischer here with Article Writing Entrepreneurs and Qualified MLM Leads.org. Today's video wants to point out a mistake. Yes, a mistake that I made, and it was so ironic and sort of hilarious that I thought I'd share it, and it's for real. And this can make a big difference in your rankings for a particular article, and of course then traffic to your site. So I do want to point out some important pieces to this. This is critical, and this is kind of funny. Look at the keyword MLM lead capture. You notice it's right here, MLM lead capture. And this article written, as you can Google this article if you want, you'll find it on the third page of Google, which I'll point out in just a minute. It's not where you want to be. But we're going to focus on the resource box for a moment here. You'll notice when you look at the resource box, there is nowhere in this box for you to be able to click on a piece of text to bring you or direct you or guide you to my community over at qualifiedmlmleads.org, nor any capture page, which is generally what a resource box is provided for your reader to do, is to find you in other places with other content or with the community that you may be helping. So I want to point this out. Now, why is this so critical? Well, your resource box is very critical inside of your article, and for a lot of different reasons. I just pointed out two of them. You want to guide people back to other resources and to your community so that they can actually begin to see that you are an expert. You begin to brand yourself, people become attracted to you, and thereby more leads, more prospects, more sponsorships. Now, the irony here, let's just go up to the top of the page. What did I just talk about? MLM lead capture. Well, guess what, folks? I'm not capturing MLM leads here with this article at all. This article, because, and this is the next most important mistake that I made and had me pulling out my hairs, but ironically also made me money, is that I'm not getting rankings for this page. I'm not getting on the first page. In fact, I'll show you right here. If you go to search for MLM lead capture, I'm nowhere to be found. This is the first page of results for Google. I located myself on the third page. I'll go to the third page right here. And you'll notice I'm right here, MLM lead capture 3 article marketing tactics. Well, that's simply not good enough, folks. It doesn't cut it. So it's really important to understand why a resource box, or what it does for you, how it functions within your article, number one. And number two, that if you properly link it back to other content, then Google obviously sees more relevancy there, and then obviously you'll get better ranked and in fact more traffic. Now let me show you the proper way to do this real quick. This is another article I wrote, how to write an MLM article in 15 minutes. Now we go down to the resource box and you'll notice that I have my text here. If you click there, you end up on a resource, actually a capture page that talks about article marketing. I was a corporate insider, so I talk about that a little bit in this capture page, and I also show the results of what happens when you do use an article well. And believe me, folks, this costs nothing. This is a great way to actually bring traffic to your site. Now let's go back for a moment here. We'll go back. And now let's click on the other anchor text, Internet Marketing Training, and you'll notice that it brings to a video that I produced for today's network marketer. So the reason I'm actually showing this is because I'm pointing out the critical importance of anchor text in your resource box, why you would want to use or what is the function of a resource box. It's not just for you to kind of say, hey, this is who I am, I'm great, and I just wrote the greatest article. No, it has a function, it has a place within your article marketing blueprint, or to maximize productivity from any given article. You want to be able to link it back. Now look what happens when you have anchor text. I want to just point out the search for that particular, this is the first page for how to write an MLM article. I was on the very first spot. I'm now on the third spot on the first page. This is the first page of Google. Why is that important? Rankings will get you traffic. Traffic will get you leads and will magnetize people to your opportunity and the things that you want to share inside of your community. So let's go back again. Let me bring us back to the original page. Again, we're back on MLM lead capture, 3 article marketing tactics. Folks, all I want to do is help save you some time. I don't want you pulling your hairs out like I did. On the next video, I'll talk about how you can actually correct this. So it's not a mistake that can't be corrected, but it was a beautiful opportunity for me to just share something that you don't want to do so that you can learn from my mistake. And I'm certainly happy to learn from yours. If you have any just comment on this video, if there's any blunders you've made, I'd love hearing about them because they help all of us to learn. And that's what this is all about in this community of article writers, article writing entrepreneurs. So with that said, put your resource box into every one of your articles, and certainly be sure that inside of those resource boxes that you have a clearly defined statement, a way for people to get back to your community and to guide people to the content that they want from you, especially if they've liked your article. All right, Dr. Michael Fleischer signing off for Article Writing Entrepreneurs and QualifiedMLMleads.org.